I just do not like TikTok anymore, and they can't get my account right, so I'm moving. And I love Facebook, but I want to try to go live somewhere else, and I just don't feel Instagram either. Okay, so let me get my newer deck here, just in case anybody wants to show up. I am so new. I've never done a live before, so I'm not sure how it works for YouTube. I guess I should have looked that up first, but it's not how I roll. I'm just like, let's roll with it. Let's roll. Okay. Hello. Hi, Kathy. How you doing? You want a reading? I have no idea how this is going to work. I feel like I'll have to go live a few times before it works. Getting away from TikTok. Okay. Do you have like a specific question you want answered today? Let me know if the music's too loud. Okay. I feel like right now, does your life feel chaotic and hectic? I feel like there's like some hecticness going on. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, do you have a specific question in mind today? So, hello. Feeling defeated? So, I'm going to tell you that, like, you've been in a healing phase for quite some time, but y'all know me, I'm direct, and I'm going to, like, tell you directly what I get. So, you've been in this healing phase for quite some time. Here's the thing. I didn't realize I'd be cut off so much. I feel like a kid. I feel like a kid at the adult table. A little kid at the adult table. Hi. um. So you've been in this path of healing for quite some time, and kind of like in this bubble, but not much has shedded and not much has actually changed, because your mindset really is not changing the way that even you want it to. You've had some difficulty, and what this is doing is creating just like a stuck energy in your life right now. You've been feeling stuck for quite some time, okay? Everything is cycles, everything is patterns, okay? And right now, you're in a stuck pattern, all right? And you have to think, what is going to get the energy flowing for me right now? So, for you also, too, it's what you allow around you, okay? Hold on. All right, Doja, chill. Chill with all that. I'm speaking. So, you know, my guides are telling me that you got to stand up for yourself a little bit more. You got to value your own opinion in things in life and around like situations with people in your world. You have to start valuing your life more, and realize that your thoughts and your opinions, they also matter. And if people are around you that make you feel that it doesn't and you don't matter, they're not your people, and I don't care who they are. I think I'm going to be real with you. One of your lessons that keep you stuck is the people you keep around you. Okay? That keep you stuck in mindsets from your past. What others told you when you were younger. People tell you now as an adult. And you're just used to it. And you don't even realize it like that. But people that come around you that are new, they see it and they probably exit out of your life pretty quickly. So it might be hard for you to make friends because of that, like new friends, because they don't want to like see you getting hurt and mistreated and used by people. That's a common theme. That is something that you're supposed to break free from in this lifetime. And until you do, you're not going to really see peace, okay? I know. And you're the only one that's going to stop it. So the thing is that I'm going to get really deep with you here because Spirit's telling me that you fear putting up a boundary because you fear losing these people because you just want love in any form right now. You need to learn how to love yourself, and then you will find and vibrate higher to love that is meant for you, okay, that will find you. You have to retrain everybody how to treat you by how you treat yourself and what you will and will not no longer allow in your life, okay? So, hello everybody. Stick around, I'll do a reading for you. Doing free readings tonight. Alright. I'm wearing the mask because I had surgery, and until my grill is fixed, which I'm getting it started, then I'll take the mask off. So, the card I pulled for you is Strength. Look, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Alright, you have been through so much, my dear, my beautiful soul. You have been carrying all of that pain. That's the world right there. You've been carrying all that pain. And it's time for you to realize that you have the choice to let some of that go. However, it won't go until you stop the repeated patterns. I know. And it's like the minute you try to get anywhere in life, it's like the rug gets pulled out from under your feet. This is why. We can never prosper in toxic energy. None of us. None of us can prosper in toxic energy of any kind. Okay? We can survive, but we will never thrive in toxic energy. Never. Not going to happen. So remember that you're strong. Remember that you can do this. And either they'll learn that you have boundaries and that you love yourself and you value yourself. Okay? They'll either hop in line with that, with respect, or they'll see themselves out. But you have to be willing to let it go and realize that if I really want peace, I have to seek that in all things. In what I watch, what I tell myself, what I speak. We're sponges. We soak it all up. So what energy are you soaking up and allowing within yourself? You know? Once you start putting these boundaries up, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. Then it'll get easier. And then you're going to feel so strong. You're going to feel like in the driver's seat finally in your life. Okay? So I hope that resonated for you. Alright, who's next? Who's next? I do feel like things could get better. Your guides have been wanting things to get better for you. All you have to do is start putting your foot down with, this is what I'm going to do. This is what's happening. This is where I see my life, and I know I have to take that step to get there. So now I'm going to do that at all costs. Okay. Hi, Michelle. You next. Okay. Do you have a question for me? Hit me with it. Oh, that's cool. I like how the messages... Well, not really. I don't like that. Maybe that's... I like how the messages stay. You're welcome, Kathy. You're a beautiful healer, Kathy. And you're amazing at the advice you give to other people. But you got to start taking that advice. That's a lesson that... A hard pill I had to swallow myself, okay? Like, I got to start taking care of my own medicine. Okay, love's not a question. Do you have a question? I'm answering questions tonight. About love. Well, first of all, Spirit's telling me, Michelle, that, you know, you settle. You settle. You don't value, Michelle, you don't value yourself enough truly in a relationship. You know what you can bring to the table, okay? You know what you can bring to the table. You know what value you have. But then you have let others in past relationships, I feel like, and even maybe familial relationships, make you doubt yourself a little bit. And that seed of doubt has kind of like grown a little bit into a little flower in your head. I want you to kill it, pull it out. It's a weed. You don't need that seed of doubt anymore. So it's like what, almost September. You know, I have a feeling, I'm just getting this feeling that you know, you already know who your soulmate is. Like, you've already met them. I'm just picking this up. They have, like, dark hair, black hair. Maybe like a whole head taller than you are. They're very kind. But you maybe see them as a friend. I'm not sure. But I believe that we have like more than one soulmate. I also believe that people aren't always ready to step into their soulmate position when it comes to someone else. Sometimes they're just over here, not quite ready. And when you meet them, you have a choice. You can either grow into that soulmate role with your partner, or everything's just not going to fit right then and for another time. So I pick up like a little bit of that going on here, as far as like meeting this person before and then not really it being the right time. The other thing is that I feel like you're an empath, and so you like to explain away people's bad behavior, especially when it comes to like relationships. And yeah, you can't keep doing that, because that's only going to get you in hot water. It gets everybody in hot water. So as far as like love, like I see like a future for you, like not right now, but I do see like there's a potential to meet this soulmate like around between the 17th of October to like the 3rd of November. So I always feel like there's like these windows that we have opportunities to have good things come to us, and it depends on our own mindset, vibration, and what's going on, if we like sit in those and let them happen, or are we in a negative mindset and it totally misses us. Just the way I think of things. Like, but I go deep down the rabbit hole, you know. But let me pull a couple cards here. I feel that you settle for people that are a little bit beneath you, okay? Set your sights higher, and like, you need to not take any shit, okay? And when you see, listen, this is for anybody, all right? I'm going to explain red flags. To me, there are small red flags and big red flags. Small red flags are the ones that are like, oh, I don't like that habit. Maybe we can work in it in a relationship. Workable red flags. Then you have the big, huge red flags of things that are like, oh, hell no. You got 4 kids. I can't deal with that. That's a deal breaker for me. So one, you got to know what your deal breakers are. You got to know what your red flags are. Oh, he got angry and popped off at me like on the 2nd and 3rd date. Nah. So if you see 3 red flags in 2 months, bounce. I don't care. Nobody is worth the time to try to fix them so early on. They have to come to you a little bit fixed, a little bit healed, a little bit whole. Otherwise, what's the point? You're just going to keep trying to heal your partner and and realize they are either going to fight you on that, and the relationship's going to be a relationship. Okay, so let me pull a couple cards for you. Judy, I got you next, girl. I think overall, over time, you know, a karmic generational pattern in women is that we have learned to fucking settle for bullshit and rationalize it away. It's because he's a man. No. We need to get out of that energy and start holding them more accountable. That's why we got the issues now. you know. Don't get me started. Let me get off that. Okay. All right, there we go. Hold on. That one too. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like right now you're in this phase where you need to change a few things about you. Okay? You need to heal a couple things also. All right? So the first card I have is this card here. Who cares what it is, but it's the Princess of Arrows, okay? But if you look at her, she's very strong, and the butterflies for you represent change, okay? So there are some things, and that's, I get that's a 2 message for you, all right? There's some things within yourself that you know you need to change that partners have not really liked, right? So those are things that you need to heal and work on. And then also the arrow is telling me that love is going to come to you soon. Like there's a bubble, a window of opportunity for love to come to you. But work on these things, because if it changes within your heart, you're going to vibrate into that energy for that person to come to you, okay? Now I want you to understand that this person is really kind. You're not going to meet them on the internet. It's going to be out and about, okay? So once you work, you know, we all have to do inner work as well. You know, it can't just be, well, they better come to me right. Well, are you right? Like, be real with yourself. Like, quit playing. You know, if you want something real, can you provide that to them as well? Or do you have some issues? Do you have some trust issues? Some issues with men cheating? Do you not fully trust them? You can't take out stuff. If you are going to take things out on your new or current partner, then you have not healed enough to be in that relationship. And I'm just being dead ass honest with you guys. Alright, so, Alright, the last card I have for you, my dear, is this 8 of Cups. This is your warning card, I feel. Even though it's not in the reverse. This is, you are the Captain Save-A-Ho a lot of time in the relationship. I feel like you are drawn to men and partners that may be a little bit broken, okay? And so you have them come ashore and you save them, and you know, cups are all about emotions. Cups are all about emotions, so they come with you and they come all messed up, and maybe they can't get in touch with their emotions, but you can see that they can, and we see the potential in this person. They have to see it in themselves. You have a pattern of picking partners that could become lazy in a relationship. Yes. And it's because you have this savior complex. It's because you're a healer deep down. You're an empath, so you want to help people. You don't want them to feel this way. They come with their sad sob stories, and I'm not being rude or mean, but I'm saying we all have one. I got one too. And it immediately hooks you in to go into the savior. Then you go into this savior complex, and you're like so focused on that and seeing the potential in them, because empaths, we always see potential in our partner, given also put in your personality and the fact you're a healer and all that. You always will see the potential in somebody, but if they don't see it within themselves and start working towards it, then you know that you're going to be putting energy into nothing. All right, let me get off my soapbox, but I hope that resonates for you. As far as love, I feel like I said, October-ish into November, work on you, and then you'll raise into that vibration and start, you know, manifesting, and even if you praying, saying, this is the love exactly that I'm looking for, that I desire. Start manifesting that person to come to you. You know, I want them to be kind. I want them to be honest. I want them to be ready to have an actual relationship. Manifest, babies, manifest. Sure. All right. Yeah, I got you. I got Judy next, and then I'll do you, okay? Hang in there. Okay. Judy, do you have a question? If you're still here? Okay. You're welcome. All right, Damien, I got you after Judy, okay? Okay. So I feel like my guides are telling me, Judy, that you've lost motivation. Have you lost some of your motivation? I feel like you've lost some of your motivation. I'm going to do my new deck. if I can get it shuffled. I love this deck. It's the silver holograph deck. It's so pretty. Okay. I'm like, alright, where'd the music go? Oh my god, these cards, I tell you. Alright, so did you lose your motivation? Yeah, oh, you've been sick? Okay. Yeah. I pick up like just drained, you know? Like I pick up like your aura has lost a lot of its color. So that makes sense because that's what happens when we get sick. Our energy and our aura just kind of drain out, right? Okay, so let me get this together. I should have had it together, my goodness. Okay, all right, there we go. So, yeah, I feel like, are you slacking on taking care of yourself a little bit? Like you could take better care of yourself. Oh, you have COVID. So I feel like maybe that's why you don't have anybody coming over and giving you soup when you need it and like taking care of you because you both are sick. So that makes so much sense. Because I'm like, it's like you have to take care of yourself so there's no energy to like rest and take care of Jonathan. Yeah, I'm not filling these cards for you. For those. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. I'll send you some healing tonight. Did you guys just see that in the background? Did you guys just see something like go like this in the background, or was that me? Because I got woke up at 3 o'clock this morning by some spirit, so I don't know. Okay. Okay, so despite the fact that you're sick right now, okay, and I picked that up, you saw that white like thing? I don't have any smoke or anything going. You missed it? Oh, okay. Well, somebody saw it. Somebody else saw it. Damien saw it. Okay. So, I got this blossoming card for you. Okay? And I really feel like you're very close to having this butterfly, cocoon, butterfly, phoenix type of moment. You still have a little bit of work to go, though. Okay? To be honest. So, you're going to have to... I mean, are you getting enough vitamins? Because I'm picking up like you could take more like vitamin C and vitamin D. I feel like maybe you're not getting those. Maybe a multivitamin. I'm just picking up like a lack of maybe nutrients in the body. Your solar plexus is very thinned out. So I'll send you healing tonight if you want me to. Just say yes. I got you. But I do feel that this is accurate. I do feel like your guides and spirits and all that are waiting to just give you more, give you some blessings, to give you a break from things. But I pick up like evil eye keeps coming on you and it keeps stopping the blessings. So do you feel also that you have had like some evil eye effects that have come on you? Especially like the last few months. I feel so. So I would say do like a salt shower. If you need like instructions on that, let me know. Okay. But yeah. Send you the instructions? Okay. I'll do that. Because I feel like that would help a lot, also in your home too. So I'll send you all the instructions. I'll message you. Um, you have, yeah, but when's the last time you cleansed it? When's the last time you took it off and cleansed it? Because I am picking up it's not really like, it hasn't been recharged. Take it off, cleanse it. You should have two, okay? Like, if you feel like you're really getting the evil eye from people, you should have two. Where you wear one, you cleanse it, charge it, and you're wearing the other one. So you never take one off. I always have a bracelet on. I never take it off. And I have a necklace. That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute. We forget to take off the evil eye and cleanse it and recharge it. So put it in some salt, okay, to neutralize it and get everything off of it that it's absorbed. And then put it in the sun, from sun up to sundown, and let it charge with the sun energy, and then put it back on. And that's how I do mine. That's how I recharge, cleanse, and recharge mine. So, yeah. And I feel like that, and then what I'll tell you about taking the salt shower, that'll help you feel a lot better, and then me send you some healing. I feel like you'll get over COVID a lot quicker. I've had a lot of success doing Reiki healings with COVID, and people getting over COVID faster. So I feel like Reiki is a good thing that COVID, you can get relief from. So I'll send you some healing. All right, Damien, you're up. Do you have a question for me? Da, 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 da. Okay. I hope that resonated, my dear. Yeah, get rid of the evil eye, get some healing, and then focus on you. And I mean, like, really focus on you and getting that spark back. Because once you get your vibration to a certain level, that's when all the good stuff is going to come to you. Okay, sure, no question. All right, let's see what we get for you. How about that? How about that? Okay. Damien, so when I tap into your energy, I see you standing at a crossroads. Do you feel kind of stuck right now? So what I mean is I see you standing here, and then there's like a road in front of you, a road to your left, a road to your right, and a road behind you. And it's kind of like, okay, what do I do now? Where do I go? Are you feeling that right now? I pick up that you are. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. So, the biggest thing that I'm picking up is that you just don't trust yourself, okay? You get a lot of intuitive messages, but you dismiss them as like mind chatter. You talk to yourself a lot in your head, yes? Or even like mumble under your breath or out loud, you talk to yourself a lot. I like to talk to yourself a lot. I talk to myself a lot. That's a sign of intelligence, actually. I do a lot of studies. I watch and look at a lot of studies, and I'm like, why do I talk to myself? Am I crazy? No. Okay. All right. So, all right. I also pick up that you just don't like believe in yourself 100%. Okay. I feel like you haven't truly stepped into your power as of yet. Not truly. I'm like the queen of analogies, alright? So, I feel like you have been in the driver's seat in your car, if you're a car, but a lot of times things will knock you into the passenger seat, and things will just like pass you by, like, oh, that's happened to me? Oh, well, it is what it is. Well, okay. Just like that kind of like feeling. So it's time for you to like step into your power, because you too, your solar plexus is weakened. I feel like you've taken a lot of hits. You've had some things happen when you were younger that were not the best, yes? I feel like that. Some things that have like hurt your heart. Don't let any hurt turn to anger, Okay, I'm just going to say. Because you're meant for bigger things than to let anger ride anything for you. Okay? Oh no. Wait. I just shuffled. No, I didn't. Here they are. Okay, hang on, hang on. Um, Let me know if any of that makes sense, what I'm saying. So, then I get this Ride the Wave card, okay? So, you are somebody that I feel could be a little bit stubborn, and somebody may offer to help you, and you will say, no, I'm good. This is saying that, you know, somebody is going to come to offer you some help here in your life. And I feel like it's even more than one person. I feel like at least 2, maybe 3 people over the next 6 months are going to come and offer you either an opportunity or help or something in some kind of way. And this is like your reminder to not just say, I'm good, and no, I got this on my own. You know, I think that's where we all as a people on this earth, we suffer because we are not willing to just step out and let others help each other. Because we fear, well, what's the string? What's attached? You know, what do you want in return? But these offers are going to come from genuine people. Okay, so just be open to anybody over the next 6 months that want to help you, because it's going to be genuine. And I feel like it's going to be from 2 males and a female. So, just letting you know. And right now, this stuck in the mud card, so you're the elephant, you're stuck in the mud, okay? And the little bird at the top right there, that's like your guides and your higher self trying to guide you to a life that you want to live. So I know you got dreams, you got goals, you have aspirations, but now it's time to get in the driver's seat and take action to that instead of letting fear drive right now. Because I feel like sometimes you will sit in the passenger seat of your life and let fear drive and go, I want to do that, but I don't know if I can. You can. What is it that you're really good at? Because I'm not picking it up, but I know that there's something that you're good at that you want to do, that you want to make a career. And my guides are telling me you need to put energy and attention and focus into that. Put stuff into that for yourself, okay? So sometimes when we're stuck, it is because we need to have a pause in our life to reevaluate, okay? That's where you're at right now. It's time. You were going in a way that you really didn't want to go. So now you feel completely stuck. Yes, you are in the Phoenix stage where you're about to break up out of this biatch and be who you really want to be, okay? And using that power. So you're stuck right now. Yeah. And you'll be great in that, okay? So you just are afraid of like all the school and everything. But you got this. You're really smart. You're great at taking tests. And you only fail. My guides are telling me, you only fail when you doubt yourself. When you doubt yourself is when you fail. But when you have absolute 100% faith that you're going to do something, it works out. When you just are felt like you're led or guided to something, like, yes, it's just working out. Oh my God, it's just dun 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 dun. It's like a piece of a puzzle. You want the things that are aligned for you are going to fit like a piece of puzzle. You know how you're doing a puzzle and you think that piece fits, but it doesn't, and you kind of try to make it fit and it doesn't quite fit. Then you find the piece that actually fits and smooths and slides in right like butter, right? And it's perfect. That's how you know that you're going and on the right path in your life, when things just start to click for you and fall into place. And you have to start trusting that you know that feeling and when it's going to happen for you. So right now you're stuck in the mud because your guides are trying to say, hey, where you want to go is you want to take the easy way out, right? You want to take the easy way out because it's scary and it's hard, but your guides are saying, hold up. We want you to realize you have more potential, and we see more in you than you see in yourself. And so do a lot of people around you too. They tell you this too. Oh, you can do it. You know what I mean? So trust in that. The last card I have for you, my dear, is this protecting treasure. Okay, so you represent the girl on the chest. The treasure is your life and whatever it is that you want to make it. And, you know, the bird, again, is spirit protecting you. So you've had 2 cards by me that have the bird in it. I will tell you that that is a male ancestor, a loved one on the other side that is always coming to make sure you're okay. And my guides are saying, you know who that is. You know who I'm talking about? Anyway, you know, it's time for you to start protecting yourself and not aligning with people that are not for you, that don't treat you right, that lie to you, that want to borrow money and not pay it back. You know, you gotta let go of stuff that's not working. Okay. I feel like this is like a grandfatherly type of figure. He's older. But anyway, I hope that all of that resonates for you. I really feel that you should do that. You have the potential to like have a really good career in that. So, the only thing that will be hard will be, maybe like the 2nd year, 3rd year, but you will still get through that. Okay? You just gotta believe in yourself, okay? You're a lot smarter and more resourceful than you think, and you have a great mind for business, so get to it. You got this. And you gotta give me an update, okay? I love updates from people I do readings for. Okay, so I think I've done everybody that's in here. So I think I'll just call it a night. It was a good time for my first time. You're so welcome. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, you can have a reading. I was about to skedaddle, but okay. Since you didn't get one yet, I got you. Do you have a question? Yeah, that figure around you is just so loving and supportive, and they try to guide you. And I feel like you probably, especially over the last year, may have like noticed birds coming around you. That's him. That's him, okay? If you're still in here. You didn't bounce out yet. But yeah. Just general. Okay. Let us see. Yeah, I got this new deck that I just am like, I'm shuffling it and I'm not connecting with it, so we're not going to use it right now. Alright, let's see here. I feel like you're giving, Nicole, I feel like you're like, draining yourself. Do you feel drained lately? I feel like you're like spreading yourself really thin. Yeah. I feel like you're spreading yourself real thin. Oh, there it is. You know what's happening is this is a pattern for you. You know it, I know it. Let's cut the BS, right? Like, so, yeah, this is a pattern for you, okay? Because you're a giver, all right? So, you give, and then you get drained. I feel that, like, you have trouble quieting your mind as well. Do you have, like, racing thoughts and have trouble going to sleep at night? Also, too, your solar plexus is weakened and your aura is weakened, too. You just need a recharge. Like, you need a real recharge. And you could use a vacation where you leave all the BS behind for, like a 3-day weekend out in the woods or at the beach, especially the beach, would do you like a mound of good, let me tell you. I also feel like energetically you're in a deficit because you're doing for others, and it's not really appreciated like it should be. Makes sense? When we do for others, like boom, 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 and really get nothing in return, um, it puts us energetically at a deficit, which can affect our physical. Everything's connected. Um, so you must have kids, more than one, with all the energy that I see that drains from you daily. That, or you're a nurse, or both. Because, like, okay. Alright, let's see. Alright. I don't know if my video will get taken down for music. It's my first time over here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You know, I pick up that you're like a healer. You're really good with people, right? You're really good at giving them advice. You give like amazing advice to your friends, I feel like. Okay, so the first card I have for you is this purity. This is what I was saying. You need like a cleansing. You need a total like cleanse. So I would say like if you can't go on vacation right now, because really who can, right? Is like put on some solfeggio frequencies. I have this one that like does all 9 chakras. It's like blue circle in the front of it. You just put solfeggio frequencies, all 9. It'll pop up, would be like the first one. It's really good to help put it on for like an hour in the background or when you sleep at night to help kind of clear out your chakras. That's what you need. Even if you can't go anywhere, I don't know if you know how to like ground your energy, release energy that we trap and store within our energetic body that kind of goes into our physical. So what happens when we like absorb energy from like going to the store or hanging out with people or being in a large crowd? What happens? We absorb it into our aura first, then it goes to our solar plexus, our stomach. That's why we can get indigestion or feel that gut feeling when we're standing next to somebody that we don't feel is a good person. We get that gut check in our stomach because energy hits us there first. Then it'll go up here and everywhere else. So you need a cleanse of all of that, like big time. So purity. Then we have this growth card, which I love for you. Okay. So you are in the process of growing and healing from some things and all of that. See, why did it go away? I didn't get to see what it said. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. That's because you're a healer. You're an empath, and you absorb. You leave your energy open. I'm just going to tell you. You leave your energy wide open because you never think about it. And then you absorb it. You probably get really drained after going to like places like Walmart or being around a big crowd. You'll get drained really easily, or you'll get really cranky if somebody else is irritable around you in a crowd. You're going to pick up that irritation like that. You're going to feel it and not realize it and take it home with you. Yay! And then what happens is it goes in your aura, like I said, and after a few days, it soaks into the body through your chakras and all of that. And then you'll start to feel angry for no reason and bitchy and moody and all of that stuff. So this growth card is, I feel like you've been in this phase of growth, but you're kind of like stuck in it and not really like having any focus in it. It's just kind of stalled, you know, like you have realized some things about yourself and maybe about life, and then everything just kind of stalled. I feel like right now everything else is a focus in your life except for you focusing on yourself a little bit more. Try to have like one day a week where even if you could just get an hour or 2 or 3 to just have some self-care time. Take a hot bubble bath, you know, put on some frequencies and some nice soft music and chill, and like try to reconnect with yourself. I feel like you need to reconnect more with yourself, your spirit, your higher self, and clear out that solar plexus chakra because it's dirty. And so as far as like life and everything, I feel like you could have a really good life. I get this wide open card, so I feel like really the only person that stops you is you. So try to have like a positive mindset, saying positive affirmations, to raise your vibration, because for you have a very light energy, I feel. And whenever you dip down into the 3D energy, your life really does not work. Everything just kind of stops. Nothing really, everything kind of like falls through. But when you are happy and high vibrational, your life is like green lights, green lights, green lights. Always strive to be there. Nobody can maintain that 100%. Nobody ever gets green lights all the way through a city, right? And we can't keep the green light on the whole time. However, we can strive to do it more than we can be at red lights. You know what I mean? For ourselves. I'm the queen of analogies, damn it. Get used to it. Alright, last card I have for you is, I love this card. This is the card of the healer, okay? Whether you realize it or not. You're a healer in some form or way. You help others. Big or small. One person a month, one person a year, it doesn't matter. It is in you. And if you don't honor that and work on it within you, you're always going to feel kind of disconnected from yourself. Okay? You're more in control of your life and what happens than you think, than you believe you to be. And I think that is the takeaway for you tonight, is to realize that you are in complete control of what is happening right now. And that means the bad stuff too. You know how to change things that aren't working for you. They're just hard to do. And then also to my guide, say, tell her to stop rationalizing bad behavior. Especially from, there's a guy and a chick in your life right now that I feel like you're rationalizing their behavior a little bit too much. Giving them a little bit too much slack. Okay? I hope that resonates and makes sense. Your spiritual growth. So what do you mean by that? Elaborate. What do you mean by stuck how? Like becoming a reader, or like a healer, or not knowing what to do? You're welcome. That's like my area though, because I'm like a psychic development mentor and mediumship development mentor and all of that. So yeah, if you're in a spiritual mentor myself. So yeah, if you yeah, that's what I picked up that you did. I will say that this is a tool. I'm going to tell you that I already pick up your abilities. Here, let me tell them to you. You are empathic, you are psychic, you are clairvoyant, you're clairsentient, you're claircognizant. You have some clairaudience, which is the clear hearing, but I feel like that comes and goes. And even the mediumship too. But I feel like, did you have some bad things happen when you were younger? I feel like there were some bad things that happened to you when you were younger, and some pain and whatnot from other people, and some other life experiences that were not the best, that have piled on, that limit your abilities. It is also your mindset thinking that you can't do it, okay? Or the fear of oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not going to be good enough. That's BS. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. We all have these abilities. But religious, parental conditioning, religious conditioning, fear conditioning can all be crap that we have to unburden ourselves with so that our abilities can shine through. That's what I had to do. I had to just have 100% faith that every time I did a reading, My guides would never let me fail. I don't need to have the answer. I just get it. I see it. I'm very clairvoyant. That's how I do it the best. I don't need to see, but when I see more. If I can see your face, I can tell you even more. But, you know, figure out like which one of those is your strongest ability, okay? And then start testing yourself, all right? Start, sure, Tia. I'll do you, and then I'm gonna head out. I wanted to stay around an hour tonight for my first time. Do you have a question, Tia? If you have a question, I don't mind answering. And clairsentient too. You just feel things and you just know things. You don't know how you know, you just know. And you just have this overwhelming knowing feeling. That's why I say you need to have your, you know, you need to start protecting your energy more. I do have videos here on YouTube on how to ground your energy, release it, and shield up. You need to have that. What I tell my students that take like mentor classes for psychic and mediumship development is I always tell them you have to have a strong spiritual practice. That means knowing how to ground yourself, release your energy, and shield up. I do it every morning without fail, especially if you're going to be a reader. You've got to know how to shield and protect yourself. That's why I was saying you leave your energy too open and your solar plexus gets affected, especially if you're doing readings, because when you do a reading with someone, you are opening your energetic cord to that person to read for them, whether you're doing it with tarot cards or your abilities. But your abilities come through even when you read with tarot, because you get more than just what the tarot cards say, right? A tarot reader, a true tarot reader, knows the ins and outs of every tarot card and can spit that out to you. But an intuitive tarot reader, or just an intuitive, will know a lot more and get more impressions and knowings than the cards show. And that is you, right? Right, that is you. So, also doing like photo readings, like reading people's photos in groups or friends or family, reading past loved ones. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. What do you mean? What about your spirit guides? I'm not really understanding your question. We all have them. We all have about 7 or 8 spirit guides around us at any given time. Yeah, no. But I will tell you, Tia, that it's a process. Like, it took me, when I first started saying, okay, I'm going to dive into this, I want to be a professional in this field. And yes, I do consider myself a professional in this field because I've been doing it at that level for 5 years straight. I have read for thousands of people at this point. So, how did I begin? I got a mentor myself. And she was very good, and she showed me that I know more psychically and pick up more than I ever thought I did. She had me read somebody's photo. She sent it to me over instant messenger. And she's like, read it. And I'm like, I stand up and I'm pacing back and forth. And she's very psychic, you know. And she's like, Crystal, I know you're upset. Get back over here and just try. And I did. And I just like said like 20 things about this guy. And she's like, you hit everything nail on the head. And we all have that ability. We all can read people. We all can figure all this out. But the fear and the doubt is like a wall and a shield up around your abilities. Think of something that you have absolute faith in, whether it be God, your child, that you know how to do bomb hair, or you can cook this meal, whatever I don't care what it is, big or small, preferably big. But think of how that absolute faith feels to you, okay? Think of that feeling. That is what you need to have every time you do a reading. And you ever heard the term fake it till you make it? Fake it till you make it. I didn't have it in the beginning. I didn't have it 100%. I always knew, like, my mother is like a witch and a psychic, and it's like runs in the family. But I never really like trusted it. All this time I knew people were lying to me and ended up it always being right. All the time I knew that someone was like cheating me out of money. I knew it was right. You know what I mean? Start trusting it. Instead of saying, going down the doubt road, when you get something you're like, maybe I'm going to doubt this, say, nope, it came to me intuitively, I'm going to 100% trust it and see what happens. And what that does is that builds the relationship with your guides more and more. I have a suggestion on how you can get closer to your guides as well for you. That is the first thing I tell anybody that wants to do this more professionally, is you have to have a good relationship with your spiritual team. So who is in our spiritual team? We all have about 7 to 8 guides around us at any given time. You will never know all of them. You will probably know between 1 and 4 at any given time. So I have my main guide, okay, then I have my mom, then I have my medical guide that helps me in my Reiki sessions, and that's who I have. Those are my trio. You may have more. But we all have one guide that is with us from our first heartbeat to our last, okay? They are our guide that will help us build our skills as a psychic, as an intuitive, as a reader, whatever you want to, label yourself or call yourself. I wrote a letter to my guides. I think I have it. Yeah. This is what my mentor taught me, and this is what I teach in my own class. Okay, when I do private mentoring. I wrote this letter years ago to my guides. And what I did is I light a candle right before bed. I light a white candle. I sit there on the edge of my bed and I go into a meditation. No longer than 10 minutes, okay? And I wrote to my spirit guide, because writing is a form of energy and intention, okay? So you're wanting to use any way of intention that you can. So I wrote to my spirit guide, I'm ready to get to know you. Please visit me in my dreams. Let me see and meet you. I put, I'm open to receive, I'm open to see, I'm open to hear, I'm open to feel. Then I folded the letter up and I put it underneath my pillow that night on the inside. And then I would go back to the candle and I would close my eyes and begin a meditation and ask for that main guide's name. When I got the main guide's name, for me it took 2 months because I had a ton of fear. I watched too much Exorcist and scary movies and I had that in my head. But it was actually a very loving and warm and magical experience the first time he finally came through. So when you meet your first guide, that's when I feel like everything changes. Because once you get your guide's name, and once you get a name and you're in that meditative state and you just, a weird name or crazy, my main guide's name is Chad. But anyway, I don't know any Chads, but but yeah, once you get the name of the guide, it's like something within you and them click, because as human beings, we click with somebody once we know their name. So once you get that main guide's name, and that's really the only one you need, it's like the relationship becomes so much closer, and all of a sudden your abilities are going to start to like activate, and you're going to start hearing and seeing more signs that your guides are going to send you. It is incredible. It's an incredible feeling. It's amazing. So I hope that you experience that. So yeah, and we do that. We do suppress our feelings as an empath, definitely. But I am now what I call a bold empath, okay? Nothing's going to stop me. I have released all of that trauma from my life and all of that, hurt and all of that. Once you're a healed empath, you are so empowered. So if you have healing to do, which we all do, I encourage you to do it. Okay, I'm going to end for the day, for the evening. I hope you all enjoyed your reading. As far as you, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, your abilities are there. Like, seriously, you have some abilities. So, I would really like invest in learning it more, because you really do get like gut feelings and knowings about things and people and everything. It's just you don't trust it. So start trusting it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, most definitely you got it. And I don't tell everybody that. Trust me. I speak truth only. All right. Have a good evening. Bye.